You? Yes, you. The one who carries the M on your palm. They told you it was a sign of destiny. They told you it meant you were chosen, but they never told you what comes after being chosen, because Baba Vanga did. She was the blind mystic who saw the rise of nations, the fall of empires, and the shaking of the earth before it ever happened. And before she left this world, she spoke 3 final warnings, not to kings, not to governments, but to the ones marked with M. She said, between now and the dawn of 2026, the chosen ones will be tested 3 times. Many will fall, only the awakened will remain. So if you carry that mark, this message is not coincidence. This is your summons, because the first warning has already begun. Warning number 1, the test of false wealth. You were born with vision others can't see. Your hands carry the ancient geometry of the divine, the letter M carved into the flesh, glowing faintly under the light. But Baba Vanga warned that those marked by destiny would first be tempted by illusion. She called it the test of false wealth. At first, it comes softly. A small success, a sudden gain, a door that opens too easily. You tell yourself it's a blessing. You convince yourself it's abundance, but the energy around it feels off. Because what looks like prosperity is often the first snare. Baba said that those with the M would walk between 2 worlds, the world of purpose and the world of profit. And many would forget which one they were sent to serve. False wealth doesn't always mean money. Sometimes it's attention. Sometimes it's validation from people who don't even see your soul. It can appear as opportunity, a job, a partnership, a reward, but behind it hides a quiet exchange, a trade of your light for their approval. If lately you've been surrounded by glittering chances that make you doubt your peace, that is not luck, that is the test. The universe is asking, will you choose gold or truth? Those who fail this warning don't notice it immediately. They simply start to dim. Their intuition grows quieter. Meditations turn hollow. Synchronicities stop showing up. They feel tired even after rest, confused even after prayer. It is not punishment, it is disconnection. Baba said, the chosen lose their power, not when they are poor, but when they are purchased. You are being observed, not by people, but by energy. How you respond to what shines falsely determines what will be given next. Every soul marked with M carries a spiritual contract. And false wealth is the clause that tests whether you remember it. There will come a moment when something feels too good to be true. It will promise comfort, quick success, or admiration. But somewhere inside, a small voice will whisper, no. That whisper is your protection. Listen to it. Because once you say yes to the wrong thing, the right path will fade from sight, and you'll have to walk through shadow to find it again. Those who resist this test will feel a strange emptiness at first, as if life has paused. They may lose opportunities, friends, invitations, but that emptiness is sacred space. The silence where real alignment is rebuilt. And in that silence, your energy begins to rise again. Your dreams return. Your intuition sharpens. The light in your hands feels stronger. Baba warned that before the great shift, those marked with M would see the fall of false kings. Leaders built on greed, voices built on vanity, souls drowned in their own glitter. And she said, if you wish to stand when they fall, remember, abundance without purpose is decay. So when the test comes, and it will, remember, you are not meant to chase the gold of the world. You are meant to forge gold within your spirit. The universe is not asking you to be poor. It is asking you to be pure. Because soon, the second test will begin. And it will not attack your wealth. It will attack your belonging. The next warning is about the crowd. Baba Vanga warned that after the temptation of wealth, The next trial would come through people, through the voices closest to you. She called it the test of the crowd. It begins quietly. You start to awaken. You change your habits, your energy, your boundaries. You speak differently. You crave silence. And suddenly, those around you no longer recognize you. They say, "You're acting strange." They say, "You've become distant." They laugh at what you believe. Or worse, they pity you. And yet every time you try to return to who you were, your soul feels heavier. That heaviness is the echo of your old self dying. Baba said, the chosen will be tested through loneliness, not because they are unloved, but because they are being separated from the noise. You are being called out of the crowd, not to abandon them, but to remember who you are without their voices. The world trains you to seek belonging. The divine trains you to seek truth. At first, you'll feel the ache of being misunderstood. You'll want to explain yourself, to prove your purity, to make them see. But no one can see what isn't theirs to see. The test isn't about convincing them. It's about standing still while they walk away. They will call your silence arrogance. They will call your solitude weakness. But Baba said, when the world stops understanding you, heaven begins. This is the moment when the chosen ones are refined by isolation. You'll notice that you stop resonating with certain conversations. The music, the jokes, the gatherings, all begin to feel foreign. It's not that you've become cold, it's that your frequency no longer fits the room. You are shifting from belonging to alignment, and alignment is rarely popular. If you feel the pull to withdraw, do not resist it. That is your cocoon. That is where your wings are forming. Baba Vanga warned that many marked with the M would fail this test, not because of weakness, but because of longing. They would return to the crowd just to feel safe again, only to lose the light they were meant to carry. They would trade spiritual growth for social comfort, but those who endure, those who stay faithful to their inner calling, will find something miraculous on the other side of loneliness. Clarity. A new circle will emerge, made of the same light you carry. You will meet souls who don't need explanations to understand you. They will feel like recognition, not discovery. When that happens, you'll know you've passed the second test, because isolation always precedes activation. It is the silence before revelation, the pause before purpose. Baba said, when you can stand alone in the truth, you will no longer fear the crowd. The crowd will fear your truth. And that is the doorway to the third and final warning, the one she called the Great Shift of 2026. Baba Vanga's third and final warning was not about money, nor about people. It was about time itself. She called it the Great Shift. She said that as the world nears 2026, an unseen veil will begin to thin, and those with the M on their palms will stand at the center of it. This shift is not just a global event, it is an energetic sorting, a silent separation between those who choose fear and those who choose faith. You can already feel it, can't you? The world moving faster, heavier. The nights feel longer, dreams more vivid. Something in you knows a door is closing and another is opening. Baba warned, those who refuse their calling will feel lost when the veil lifts. They will search for answers outside and find only echoes. But she also said, those who embrace their mark will remember who they truly are. The Great Shift is not a punishment. It's a revelation. Every illusion that has kept humanity asleep will begin to dissolve. False systems, false leaders, false beliefs. And for the ones marked with M, the collapse will not destroy you. It will reveal you. Your intuition will heighten. You'll see through manipulation. You'll sense the energy of places before stepping inside, and you'll begin to notice that time itself bends around your focus. What you think manifests faster. What you fear returns quicker. This is why Baba called it a filter of souls. Those who pass through it unprepared will drown in their own frequency. Those who enter awakened will rise like light through smoke. She said, in the year when the veil breaks, the healers will remember their power. The messengers will speak again, and the leaders of the new dawn will emerge, not from palaces, but from silence. The mark on your hand is not decoration, it is activation. Every line carved into your skin is a circuit of energy, and when the shift arrives, those circuits will awaken. You will feel it as tingling in the hands, pressure between the brows, heat at the heart. Don't be afraid. That's your spirit remembering its design. Many will misunderstand what's coming. They will call it chaos, or bad luck, or even apocalypse. But the awakened will recognize it for what it truly is. The realignment. It is not the end of the world, it is the end of the false world. If you are feeling detached from old identities, if your routines are breaking, if relationships are ending suddenly, it's not coincidence. The universe is repositioning you before the new energy locks in. Resist nothing. Release quickly. Flow. Because Baba's final words were not of fear, they were of triumph. Those who remain faithful to their inner truth will not fall in the darkness. They will glow within it. And that glow, that light you feel growing inside, is not random. It is the signal of completion, the sign that you have passed the 3 great warnings. The world will change, yes, but you will change first. And when 2026 arrives, you will not be a witness. You will be an anchor, a bridge between the worlds that were and the world that is being born. Now you understand the final warning, but Baba's prophecy did not end in fear. It ended in instruction. Because once the chosen awaken, they must act. So how do you pass through the shift? How do you rise while others fall asleep? The answer is simple, but it demands everything. You must choose your mission over your comfort, your truth over the crowd, and your light over the noise. This is how you survive the great shift, not by hiding, but by remembering. Because 2026 is not coming to punish you. It's coming to reveal who you've always been. Fan 5, the awakening ritual. So now you know. The 3 warnings were never meant to scare you. They were meant to wake you. The false wealth tested your values. The crowd tested your courage. And the great shift will test your truth. You have already felt it moving beneath your skin. That silent hum when you meditate. That restlessness in your chest when you ignore your intuition. That is your soul asking to rise. The universe is watching how you respond now, not to your words, but to your vibration. Because after the final warning, no one can stay half asleep. The timeline split, energy chooses its direction, and the ones who remember lead. If you are listening to this, it is not by accident. You are not randomly scrolling. You are guided here, because the prophecy recognizes its own. You carry the M. You carry the mark of the messenger. You are part of the light that was hidden for centuries, now rising again to balance what has fallen. So what do you do next? You begin with remembrance. Every morning, place your right hand over your heart and whisper, I choose purpose over profit. I choose truth over the crowd. I choose light over fear. These words are not affirmations. They are activation codes. When spoken with intention, they realign your field, reconnecting you to the divine current that has always been guiding you. In the days ahead, you may feel surges of emotion, waves of release, flashes of memory, dreams that feel more real than waking life. Do not resist them. They are echoes of lifetimes preparing you for this one moment. And when the energy around you begins to shift, when people fall away, when doors close suddenly, when silence grows deeper, remember Baba's words. The storm comes not to destroy the seed, but to force it to grow. You are that seed. And 2026 is your reign. Do not look for the light in others, be the light. When the world grows louder, stay quieter. When others chase power, stand in peace. Because the awakened are not here to rule, they are here to restore. If you have watched this far, it means your time of sleeping is over. You are being called back into remembrance, and the first act of remembrance is acknowledgement. Write these words below in your own hand. I am ready for 2026. Type it in the comments. Speak it out loud. Because the moment you declare it, the energy of your path begins to respond. You don't need to know every step. You only need to be willing to walk. Baba Vanga's prophecy was never about doom. It was about destiny. She saw the fall, yes, but she also saw the rise of souls like you, marked by purpose, protected by light, prepared for the shift. So when 2026 dawns and the world trembles between endings and beginnings, remember this. You are not here to survive the change. You are here to become the change. The prophecy ends here, but your awakening begins now.